بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أما بعد, chapter number 37, باب من الشرك إرادة الإنسان بعمله الدنيا. من الشرك, it's a form of a shirk, to perform a righteous deed for worldly reasons. It is from shirk for a person to perform a righteous deed for worldly reasons. This means that if a person is doing a good deed, as we know, it has to be done for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, seeking the rewards in the hereafter, seeking the rewards. Right? The person is seeking the reward. This is an act of worship. When you seek the reward, you seek the reward in the hereafter. If a person is rewarded in this life and in the hereafter, mashallah, this is good. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards the believers in this life and in the hereafter. But they don't seek the reward in this life, they seek it in the hereafter. Because if they seek it only in this life, they have nothing for them in the hereafter. And as a result of that, it becomes a form of shirk or a minor shirk when the person's heart is attached to this life and not to the hereafter, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered. So that negates the perfection of the tawheed. It does not negate the tawheed in its principle. That means if a person do that, he's a kafir? No. But it causes deficiency to the tawheed. Like sins. A minor sin causes deficiency to one's tawheed. Does not cause a deficiency in one's belief, but the tawheed is far more than just a belief. Right? So anything like that would cause deficiency, weakness to the tawheed, like weakness of al-iman. A person needs to work on himself, because if he dies in that state, either Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him, or he will be punished and then eventually will enter Jannah. This is different than when we talked about matters of riya. Riya, or showing off. A person is doing a deed, seeking the show to people, praising him. That's what he seeks. That, of course, cancels the deed completely. This chapter, when a person seeks worldly gains, he is making salah, he's making ibadah, so that Allah give him more wealth, right? So that Allah would bless his business. This is the purpose of his salah. This is the purpose of his ibadah. Has nothing to do with the hereafter. He just wants to have good things in his life, basically, so that he can have a peace of mind, right? Happiness in his life, and this is the goal, right? Of course, if a person is making ibadah, he wants to be happy, he wants to have a good life, he wants to have blessings, right? But this is not the reason why he made the ibadah. He is seeking the rewards in the hereafter, and also he asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the goodness of this life and in the hereafter. But what if he won't get nothing in this dunya? Would he still worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone? Or he would quit